What's up guys, Ken Nowicki here with Recovery Athletics. So a couple of days ago I started filming this video to basically tell you how I've been rehabbing this goofy shoulder. And I did the whole video, stuff like that, then I came in and benched and didn't go well. Or, that's wrong. It went pretty good, but I'm still having issues with this. Not so much pain, but now like instability. So I figured, let's delay the video and actually put together a whole thing of what I'm doing to try and fix this issue. So first off, after getting some inspiration from my buddy Justin Fisher, I built one of these. So if you've seen any of the ads on YouTube or Facebook, there's a thing called a theragun, and it's basically like this. This is just a Ryobi cordless jigsaw with a custom tool, I guess is what the best word for it. And the theraguns are going about 600 bucks. This was 60 bucks. I already had the battery. I think the battery by itself is like 60 bucks as well. So 120 and then, I don't know, 10 bucks for the blade and the tool. So I made this, and pretty much within 2-3 sessions of using it, either like pec, bicep, all through my delt, trap, some into my lat, my rotator cuff, stuff like that, my pain pretty much went away. I had a little bit left in my neck, basically where my SCM, my scalenes attach, down around first rib and clavicle. And I did some little bit of stretching for that before I benched on, benched on Saturday. So I tested this out on Thursday. Pain was still in my neck a little bit, stretched some stuff before I benched on Saturday, and it went away, just instantly. So there we go. I'm ready for a good session. I'm going to have a great bench session. I started doing some block presses instead of the full range bench, just to try and, let this recover and recoup a little bit. But still, I started doing the stuff, and I got around those mid 200s and started feeling my shoulder. And it wasn't pain; it was like complete instability. So came off, did some, took the weight down, did some other higher rep stuff, just trying to get some more, hitting my triceps a little bit more. And I started playing around, just trying to feel what was going on with my shoulder, and it's all my rotator cuff. Basically what's happening is that I can't fire my rotator, my external rotators enough to actually stabilize my humeral head as I bench, or as I do like incline or flat dumbbell, stuff like that. My overhead doesn't seem to be affected too much, luckily, which is a good thing. So basically, I think I said in a past video I was going to do this powerlifting meet in November. I'm still doing it, but I'm just going to do deadlift only. I'm going to try and pull a big number there. Not really sure what number. I'd like to get mid to high sevens would be good. I'd like that in a powerlifting meet with no hitching and stuff like that. So anyway, what I'm doing for the shoulder now is I'm using this pretty much every day. Just some stretching stuff, some mobility stuff with it, and then rehab exercises as well, which I'm going to go and show you in a little bit. So first off, all this is basically like it's a what kind of blade is that? It's a steel blade. It's a thin steel blade, and I took a rubber stopper, heated the blade up, and just dunked it in, super glued it up, and taped around the blade so there's no actual blade to get injured by. And that's exactly how Justin did this. I tried it with a lacrosse ball, but because the blade's so short, you can't get deep enough into the ball to actually make it stable enough, so it didn't work, but these work absolutely perfectly. I'm doing this a couple times a day, more so like hitting my shoulders once and then lower body once. Today's squat day, so I hit my hamstrings, and so it was hamstrings, quads, calves, and tib anterior. Pretty hard last night and a little bit this morning, more so hamstrings this morning, just because that's what's bothering me. And the next few weeks, I'm not going to squat with a straight bar. It's all going to be safety bar. I might do some front squat, we'll see. But today at least is going to be safety bar. And there'll be some footage after this just to see how I did with that, give you a little insight of what I'm doing for my leg days. Okay guys, so basically I've got two super simple exercises that I'm doing. I'm doing these pretty much before every single workout, and then I'll incorporate some sets of them into rest periods during the workout as well. Mostly, some press day, back day. I'm doing them today on leg day as well, just to I'm using my upper back to stabilize, but it's not super intensive. I don't really need to stabilize my shoulders since I'm using the safety bar. So just try to hit this as much as I can, try and get these external rotators to fire enough. So basically the first one, I'm just putting a short band around my wrists, and I'm going to pin my elbows to my side. And as I pin my elbows, I'm going to retract and depress my scapula, and then here's your starting position. So you're taking that tension, or the slack out the band as you're pinned down. And then all we're doing is literally pulling apart and trying to really separate your hands as hard as far as you can, not as hard as you can. You want this to be controlled, and you can already see in my right shoulder, this one. I mean, if you can't see it, I can at least feel it. That as soon as I get here, it's starting to like shake basically, and it feels like I have some bicep impingement as well. So with that theragun tool, that'll take care of that. What I like to do is I try and almost use my thumbs as a guide, so try and externally rotate here as well to hit a little bit more, and then use my thumbs and trying to think about and pushing my thumbs out rather than anything else. Good. So that's the first one. Then number two, you've probably all seen these before, just band pull aparts, and we'll see how this band goes. I might have picked a bit of a strong one, but all we're doing is exactly the same thing, but we're having our arms straight out, then we're retracting and depressing our scaps, holding the band like this, and just pulling apart again. And I can already feel I have nothing in my right arm. Like my right scap moves, but all through here, I have nothing in that teres, nothing in that infraspinatus at all. So this is, for me right now, this is going to be too strong. I mean, I'll probably start, there's a band like this, but a little bit thinner. Let me just grab it real quick so I can show you this. Here we go. Okay. So even thinner band. And if you've got like a TheraBand, which would be this sort of thin material, but like a longer and not connected, that'd be even better. So we're taking this again, hands supinated, retract, depress, and even this for me right now is too much. So let's just try one strand. And now I can actually start feeling it. If I get a bit more resistance by shortening there. Yep. Now I can feel that start to activate. Not much. Not much at all, really. So for me right now, I think they're called gunslingers. I think that's what they're called. This is all I'm going to be doing right now. Just trying to, because that I can feel. I can actually feel that contraction. And that'll get the external rotators, your rhomboids, all that sort of stuff to start firing. And eventually, I have no idea how long this is going to take. I'm assuming it's probably going to take me at least a couple of months to get this up to par with my left one. So, a lot of work, but I'm pretty confident that once this is going, my pressing is going to be a ton better, simply because I'm going to have so much more strength in my upper back now, which then I'll carry over to deadlift, squat, overhead press, flat press, everything. So there you go, 2 exercises, give them a shot. Stay tuned for some squat footage. As I said, safety bar today, and then if you like my videos, give them a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you're ever looking for online coaching, hit me up, Recovery Athletics or KN Strongman. Check me out. Have a great day.
So of course things can never be simple in life, so as I started warming up for squats, my right knee felt like it was going to explode and my patella was going to shoot across the gym. So basically I hit some warm-ups. This is 425, hit a single there, then went on to 475. Basically just seeing where I could get to today. Hit a single here. You can see me even in my setup just doubting it. I would never take this long normally to actually start a squat. So hit that single and then went to 525. I actually hit 3 singles at this. I've only got 2 on video, but my knee felt, I have no idea why, but for some reason my knee felt no, today was the day that was going to give me crap. So hit a couple singles and basically left it there. Started rehabbing it, did some soft tissue work, and just called it a day. Home to ice, and that was it. So there we go, guys.